So, hello everyone, my name is Obsttorte and today I want to show you something I've been working on, which is the possibility to rescale the HUD size. This is done by a parameter inside the GUI files, which handles the HUD. These are 3 files, and currently, as it's just a test, I'm using a Zero, which was implemented for that purpose back when we were at version 1.05, I think, but which isn't really used right now, and we use the script here to pass it to the 3 GUI files every frame. In the end, it needs to be implemented inside the code, so it does only get passed to the guys when the zero actually changed and there is a zero needed, which makes more sense from the naming convention than GUI width. So something like GUI scale. GUI scale is the name of the GUI variable I've been using here. And yeah, I just wanted to show you how it looks. Oops, how it looks like. Yeah, he's fascinated. So you have this slider here, which actually alters the value of the zero. The default value is 1, so this value acts as a factor, and 1 equals to a normal GUI size. So you can see it here, set 1. It just looks completely normal, and yeah, but I can change the size. Yeah. So for example, if you have a very big screen, for example, you might want the GUI to become a little bit smaller, so you would decrease the value. Now I have 0.66, which is 2/3 or 2 or 3 of the normal size. So now you can see it became smaller. Also the breathing bar, oops, and everything else becomes smaller. Yeah. So for example, the health bar is also smaller. It's very hard to see, I guess. This is smaller, so the hands and this corpse text there. And pickup message is smaller, and this message up there is smaller. So, and actually it works the same way the other way around. So if you have a very small monitor, for example, you might want to increase the size. So for example, like 50% bigger in length and broadness, which would then look like this. Pretty big. Also the text on the top is bigger. This has become bigger, and you can see the health bar and so on. The breathing bar is much bigger. Okay, so pickup message. And currently the minimum and the maximum size are defined in the GUI for this menu. And the smallest size is 0.5, which would mean that everything is half as big as it normally, which is quite extreme. And the biggest scale is 2, which means that everything is twice as big as it would normally be. Like this. Yeah, for a very small monitor, for example. And the remaining work is to implement a new zero, which gets used for this, and piece of code which checks whether this zero has changed, and if this is the case, passes the zero or the value of the zero to the to the guys. Yeah, and as said, these are 3 guys. One is called TDM HUD. This actually handles this message on the top of the screen, like game saved, objective complete, and so on, as well as the weapon display on the lower left corner of the screen, and the light gam, and the health display, and the AR display, so how long you can breathe. And yeah, then we have TDM inf or TDM inf guy, which actually handles the inventory items except for the loot guy, and yeah, the loot guy itself, which handles this loot stuff. You can see if you want to see how much loot you've collected. And yeah, the latest one was the fuzziest one to change all tools is the smallest one, the shortest one, because it was very strangely set up. So I had to change a lot, much more than the other guy files. Yeah, but that's basically it. Yeah, and I wanted to get some feedback before I continue working on this, so hence I made this video, and yeah, that's it basically. So see ya.